Hey guys, this is a Dragon Champions video. This is going to be an interview with one of the community developer integration team from Dragon Champions. Before we get into that, if you are new to the game, come and join us. We have got a promo code you can use called, you guessed it, Hell Hades. I can't type. Hell Hades. Put that into the promo code. You will get $10 worth of freebies in this game. I'm loving this game. I play it every single day. We've got 2 deals at the moment. Come and join us in either Hades Minions or Hades Minions 4. You can also come and join me on my Discord. It is a buzzing game and it's getting better and better. Slightly different from anything I've done before. I've managed to encourage one of the developers to come onto the channel with me and actually talk through some of the new content that's going to drop. Before we get into that, I just wanted to introduce Lizard. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hey, awesome, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good. Thanks for coming on the channel. Thanks for coming and having a chat with me.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor.
Well, I guess for my audience, it'd be really good just to get a little bit of an introduction of you. How long you've been in the gaming industry, how long you've been working for Dragon Champions, that type of thing.
Okay, so my name is Elizabeth. I think you could have guessed that. By my nickname. I've been in gaming industry since 2015, so that's roughly 5 years.
Okay.
I mostly worked with mobile games, and I did a PC-based game once. It
Sure.
was a nice experience, but yeah, I really love working with mobile gaming. I work as a community manager and support service manager for Dragon Champions. So basically, I'm responsible for players' experience, players' feedback, and uh, just I'm like in between the development team and you guys.
Yeah, nice.
So yeah,
And I guess
and I.
from my
Mhm.
experience, it's really interactive. So I do videos on a few different games, and it feels like the Dragon Champions community relationship is actually really strong. Is that something which has kind of been directed from or throughout the game? Is that something which you really were trying to push through your game?
Yeah, actually, it is. We've been a community-driven team from the very start. That was even before I came to the picture.
Yeah.
I've joined the team in December last year. Um, and before that, actually, our producer, John
Mm.
Dragon, you probably saw him around in the game
Yeah.
chat, and also Emerald Dragon, who's our game director. They were really community driven and involved, so they communicated a lot. But then they needed some time to actually focus on the game more, and they needed someone to take care of the community and to keep it thriving, to keep it interested, and to see if there's a lot of cool suggestions and stuff. So yeah,
Mm.
we decided to keep this as our well feature to remain community driven, and that's really a blessing because unlike some big companies we can afford that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be really flexible and just change things on the go if we see the feedback from the community, and also to grab some interesting ideas to come from the community. So yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, it's really nice to be able to just put an idea out, and even if it's not going to be implemented, that's fine. But it's listened to and it's taken on board, which is just really interesting. It's really good.
Yeah.
And how many people actually work in the Dragon Champions team? How big has the kind of back office team become?
Right now there are 16 of us,
Hmm.
and we actually had a couple of new people join our team. We have a new game designer and a new uh, interface artist.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did
so
notice quite a lot of new like integration screens. I'll show some of them on the screen soon, actually, where you're kind of moving from, I don't know, going into like the raid boss, and all of a sudden there's quite some nice new graphics that are coming in. Is that part of
oh
his work?
no, the guy just does the
Oh,
interface thing.
interface. Sorry, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, sorry, so
Yeah.
it's UI.
Yeah.
And speaking of the new graphics and like the animation and yeah, this is something recent and something we've been working on,
Mm.
and we're really proud of it, and we're super happy to hear that community loved it as well.
Yeah,
So yeah.
brilliant. Oh, good. Well, I guess it'd be good just to start to talk about, what's the new up and coming content that you're planning for this game, and get a feel for timelines on it, and what's special about this content.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, sure.
what's kind of the next big thing that's going to land in Dragon Champions?
So right now the team is really focused on bringing a really big thing to the game, which is
Mm,
going to be the Battlegrounds
sure.
mode. Yeah, we've recently announced this. It was a really anticipated announcement, and I was happy to see that there were a lot of questions and discussions on the topic. So probably I can divulge something today here as well.
Fabulous.
And
Yeah.
we're also, yeah, we're also preparing an FAQ, and we're going to answer some more detailed questions as well. But yeah, in a nutshell, it's sort of real time PvP. So yeah, Battlegrounds sort of kind of reminds of Tug of War, where there are two three-player versus three-player teams that are gonna be conquering lands. Um, so
So
yeah,
so it's like a
basically,
collaboration of different players from a guild. Is that right, or is it you build your own free player team?
oh, you build a team with your guildmates. So yeah,
Fantastic.
you
Yeah.
yeah you grab a couple of your guildmates, form a team of three, and then you go and rush into the battle. Um, so yeah, you can conquer uh, land points, and you can conquer the land points that the opposing team has conquered. So yeah, it's a sort of tug of war stuff.
Yeah, and so are you actually against real life opponents, or is it
No, no,
against AI?
yeah, the opponent is going to be AI,
Yeah,
but all the rest is going to be real life
yeah,
teams, right?
brilliant. Actually, sounds really interesting. So, when's the type of timeline on when you're hoping to get this into the game?
Yeah, right now we're still putting some final touches before we can start play testing. Everything is kind of rough, but
Mm,
like on the big scale, it's almost ready.
sure.
But we need to adjust some things, especially based on the feedback, because there were some points that we thought we would consider after hearing what the players had to say, especially speaking of duration of the play session,
Yeah.
game session, and also speaking of daily limits or something like that, so it
Okay.
wouldn't be abused.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And how is
uh,
it then play tested? Is there of the people that are in your team, the 16? How many people actually get involved in play testing? New releases like this.
yeah, actually, we all play tested.
Oh
Yeah.
right. Okay.
So we had already a couple of sessions with, like inside the development team,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna have, I think, another couple of them, and afterwards we're gonna start testing with our content creators. So yeah, you can absolutely join us as well.
Oh, fantastic. And is that before it then gets released to the wider group? So some content creators
Yeah,
will actually get involved. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah,
Um,
we're also planning to invite some long-time players or probably theory crafters to also check this out.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, it's actually again, it's a testament to that whole community piece because when I first started with this game and I was looking
Mhm.
into content that was already in the game, there's a few people that perhaps are not massive on YouTube or anything like that, but are really big on building support foundations for players that come into the game, like infographics and that type of thing, which I found
Yeah.
personally really useful just to try and understand the game better and understand how to kind of improve my own game performance or experience. So yeah, it's good to get those type of people involved as well for sure.
Yeah, there are a lot of wonderful folks who do a lot of this kind of content, which is mainly like some special tools that can enhance your like team building that can help a lot, or some folks who are yes who do infographics and that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And as a result of the content drop, are you likely to be releasing or including any new champions? Do you think, or is it literally just going to be a new game mode?
Well, Actually, we're planning to make a huge content update with the Battlegrounds.
Okay.
We're also planning to deliver it in May. And yeah, I think there's going to be something else besides Battlegrounds, probably some new tunes.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good. I'm really excited for it actually. So it's going to be in May. So I mean, literally, we're talking potentially just a few weeks away. Yeah.
Yeah, sort of. I hope nothing, well,
Obviously, things can
happens. But
change.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Never understand
yeah,
that. Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
If some
yeah. Given
playtesting
the
goes
yeah,
different one.
given the world situation, it's like really hard to plan something. But yeah,
Hmm.
at the moment, yeah, we're thinking it's gonna happen in May.
And with all the things you've got, actually, it was a good point. With everything that's going on in the world right now, are you guys all kind of working remotely, or are you still able to be like office based and working together?
Yeah, so in the city where we're based, in Moscow, Russia,
Mm.
we actually have an official lockdown. So we're not
Do
allowed
you?
to
Yeah.
roam around the city without cyberpunk IDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Right.
okay, yeah, we have like electronic IDs and some stuff like you need to show to a
Yeah.
cop to move around the city. Yeah, that's fun. So yeah, we're we're actually working remotely, and it's a bit of a challenge because we're really um being a small team, we're always communicating with each other. We're just like really used to that, and it
Yeah.
kind of hurts when we're so far apart. But of course, we do some conference calls, and we're communicating chats and playing together and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's been tough.
No, I can
And
imagine.
it's especially tough because we were planning to expand our team, and it's a big challenge to find new people right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
bet
mean, yeah, you can do Skype interviews, okay, but still,
you
it's
don't get
really
necessarily a real feel for the person, do you, on a Skype interview compared to face to face? So yeah.
yeah. And well, but still we manage. Yeah, we got new teammates and we continue working. So yeah, we're
And
doing our best to deliver all the cool stuff to you.
yeah, nice. Yeah, is the game kind of growing at the rate that the company want? Is it kind of continuing to grow into the market?
Well, yeah, I can tell that yes.
No, nice. For me, so I run a couple of guilds in the game personally, since I came across probably maybe a couple of months ago now. And
Mhm.
what's been really nice actually is once you get under the skin of the game, there's so much to it. There's so much depth, and those guilds that I run are literally going from strength to strength. And we're really kind of pushing on now towards the later game content, which is great fun.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
so I guess is Battlegrounds kind of seen as more end game content, or is it available to be played for anybody at whatever level they come in?
Well, um, I wouldn't say it's like an end game content, but to get the most of the battlegrounds, you I think would need to have like a really expanded roster
Yeah.
because battlegrounds requires you to have a lot of characters that you can use
Right.
almost at the
Okay.
same time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So of course, if you're like a not really high level of player, but you're a collector type of player, so probably you can do pretty well there.
Okay. No, that's
Yeah.
what. So and what is there like an introductory level? I know that when I did arena, I needed to be. I think it was 25 or maybe 30. Is there an introductory level for battlegrounds before anyone can actually start to do it?
Yeah, you can actually start playing it if you have characters of level 40 and
Okay.
above.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
No, fine.
basically you yourself need to be at least level 40
No,
and
fantastic.
have yeah, and have plenty of characters preferably.
Yeah, yeah. So I know for me, what was quite nice actually is when you walk through different instances of the game, from arena to the tower to the guild raid, you absolutely start to unlock different features. And actually, when you're a player that's been playing the game for a few weeks, it's quite nice just to get that different drop of a new feature to get involved with. Um,
Yeah.
so it feels like level 40 is actually a good time to do that. No, nice.
Yeah, that's cool. And also, um, we're planning to make Battlegrounds interchanging by seasons. So, which basically means that we want them to be a seasonal activity and change from time to time. So, people can have even more fun and not get tired from the same like scenery.
Sure.
So we want the map to change, probably the rules to change. So this is gonna bring fresh experience every time,
Yeah,
hopefully.
brilliant. And what type of rewards are there for Battlegrounds then? Has that been thought about yet in terms of what people can win?
Yeah, so there's going to be a ranking system in the Battlegrounds, its own kind of ranking system. And there's also going to be leagues, starting
Okay.
from Bronze League and up to the very top to Grandmaster. Um, so depending on what racing and in what league you're in, you get the rewards. So
Sure.
the bigger, yeah, the cooler you are, like by the rating, the bigger the reward is. Um, so we don't have any specific descriptions of the rewards as for today. We're
Okay.
gonna tell about it a bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I can mention is there's gonna be a special currency, like in other shops. There's gonna be battleground store and battleground currency where you can buy stuff store.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
yeah. Uh-huh.
That's one of the things I really love about the game is that you pretty much have got. I'm just bringing it up on my screen right now. But you pretty much have got a shop function for
Yep.
every area of the game. So from just guild points, from doing the guild raid to arena to tournaments to tower, and actually each of them offer their own kind of unique rewards, right? So I think the only one that you actually have to buy with in-game gold are the rooms right now.
Yeah.
The rest of them are all a currency you can just literally farm day by day. Um, as you play the game, basically, right?
Yep.
Yeah, which is great. So
So
compared to other games I play, they do not have this. They do not have this, and it's such a good system. I really like it.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, we have like stores for almost everything. Like
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
um so there's gonna be a new one um in which you're gonna be able to buy something really, really new that wasn't there in the game before.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be special items that you can upgrade your heroes with in a new kind of way. Yeah,
Okay.
and we're gonna tell more about it. So stay
Yeah,
tuned.
fine. Yeah, I know we can't get all of the juicy gossip yet. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Oh, that's great. Well, look, I think for me that's been really, really interesting. I'm actually so looking forward to Battlegrounds dropping. It feels like it's going to be a really good kind of additional piece of content for the game. Is there anything you want to kind of end with for the fans? Anything which we should add just to sort of finish things off?
Oh, actually, I think, yeah, if any of your viewers have any questions about Battlegrounds that we haven't covered, or they want to know more, something in detail, just you can post questions in the comments, and well, we're gonna get them and
Sure.
answer them. So yeah.
Okay, and what I'll do as well, I'll leave a link to the Battlegrounds Discord in my description. Sorry, to the Dragon Champions Discord in my description, because there's a good sort of thriving community there. Anyone who's interested, absolutely go and join that Discord. Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's pretty active day by day. So,
Yeah, we also have a pretty active Reddit, so if Discord is not your kind of thing, you can join our Reddit. There's always something going on as well.
fantastic. Okay, brilliant. Well, look, Elizabeth, thank you for spending the time to talk to me. I can't wait to see Battlegrounds live and in the game, and also the other content that's going to drop at the same time. Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.